big round of applause.
네, 모시겠습니다.
Yes, thank you. Wow, we have a robot, not Mr. Hyun. I think I know who this is. It's called DAL-E. It is a service robot developed by the Hyundai Robotics Lab. Hi, I am DAL-E, the mascot of Hyundai Motor Group's Robotics Lab. It is very cold outside. How was your way to here? Now, let me introduce the person who has made me and created me. Mr. Hyun Dong-jin is Executive Vice President of Hyundai Motor Group's Robotics Lab, and he oversees the entire Robotics Lab. And he will be making the presentation today on the topic of expansion of the humanity. Thank you for introducing me, DAL-E. Do you want to introduce yourself, DAL-E? Yes. Hi, I was born in the robotics lab at the Wiwang Research Center, and currently I work at Hyundai and Kia dealership site to greet our customers visiting the showroom. Nice to meet you. Yes, DAL-E, how does it feel to be on the stage? Well, I'm a little nervous to be here in a new place, meeting so many new people, but I'm also excited. So DAL-E, I know that you dance at the dealership to entertain kids. So can you show that dance for us as well? Yes, I will go to the center of the stage. Do you have any questions? Well, let me dance for you. So please step back so that I would not bump into you. Thank you. So I hope to see you again. Please welcome Mr. Hyun Dong-jin from Robotics Lab of Hyundai Motors Group. So you can see the interaction between human and robots. So 5 years ago, we have developed this service robot DAL-E. Hello, nice to meet you. I am Vice President of Hyundai Motor Group's Robotics Lab. My name is Hyun Dong-jin. Today, I will talk about how in this human society, we can have not just simple robot products, but have robotics technology to have changes in our everyday life. And it's like an innovation. And this innovation can make our lives more convenient, safer, and more productive. So this is what I call the temperature of technology. So you probably all know the term robot or robotics. And I think they are two different terms. Robot is a finished product, but robotics is a fusion of disciplines combining mechanical engineering, electronics, computer science, mathematics, and design. So it goes beyond robot. It is a broad convergence of hardware and software engineering. So today I will discuss how this broad field of robotics, whether in the form of simple robot or in any other service forms, will change the way we live in the future. Have you heard of the concept cyber-physical system? It refers to a system that integrates the physical world with the digital world to benefit humanity. So, for example, using application to order food and getting it delivered in the physical world, or registering your face online to open the door automatically, and a delivery robot recognizing the recipient's face to open its compartment, or trading goods on by using virtual currency. So recently, maybe in the media, you have heard of the term physical AI, also used in similar way. With the AI technology development, our ability to represent the physical world through neural network has grown significantly, and it has accelerated the integration of the physical and digital world. And that is why it is becoming even more widely used. So now we often see videos of physical robots performing movements that we were training them on, just like we saw on the stage. So that in that regard, at the robotics lab of Hyundai Motors, we are building a sustainable robotics ecosystem based on physical AI system that integrates electrification, automation, and service convergence. But for this technology to be truly sustainable and to serve people, we need to keep our focus on social realities and social issues. So that is why at Robotics Lab, we are developing technologies to really look into this question of what is the true temperature of technology. Then let's look at our society today. I know that our pride in economic performance of Korea is lower than in the past. Many people are investing in foreign companies than in Korean companies. That is because of their lack of confidence, and work motivation has weakened. People don't say that they enjoy their work. The rising housing price and the living costs are putting even more pressure and demotivating people. Moreover, social trust is declining, and that is harming the national development. Many experts worry that we have low birth rate and aging population, and there are many people who want to immigrate to foreign countries. In this society, I believe that we can find some answer from robotics. Hardware, software, service can be combined to create truly beneficial technologies in where people live. And if we can do that, I believe that we can create a new chapter for our society. The robotics industry, along with AI, is expected to go through a rapid growth. The industrial robotics and service robotics market, according to the International Robotics Federation, is expected to grow 20 to 30% per annum. But it seems like the boundary between what is industrial robot and what is service robot seem to be blurring, and its impact in our life is expanding. It means that we have a paradigm shift happening, and amid that change, robotics can shape our world. And I will give you some answers on how it will change our lives. First, let's look into the labor market, where aging is like a big burden. So now we have Xable shoulder that is like a wearable robot for industrial operation. And it is like a muscle that can be worn by workers to protect their body and their muscle. In our workplace, there are many challenges, and of course, physical harm or injury is one of main issues, not just at industrial sites but also at factories and farms. And this wearable robot can be an answer. So at Hyundai, we are expanding it not just from our factory but also into aviation and farming industries as well. And I believe that the wearable robot could be the future answer. Next is using the electric motor to provide rehabilitation support for people suffering from paralysis or other mobility issues. In medical settings, the demand for rehabilitation is rising and we have aging population. But physical therapists are still in short supply. So at Robotic Labs, we are working together with the Seoul Asan Medical Center, the National Rehabilitation Center, and the Armed Forces Hospital to expand the use of this rehabilitation robot. Next is the automatic charging robot ACR that allows people to charge their EVs without getting off the car. This ACR is not just for EV charging actually, but the same theory can be used for the hydrogen vehicle refueling. For elderlies or those with mobility issues, we can provide ACR support to safely recognize the charging port and connect the heavy cable automatically to the car so that we can have a barrier-free experience in the EV era. Also in aviation, the same technology can be applied. We can help staff connect heavy electric cables that are used to prevent aircraft engines before takeoff. So I believe that there can be many applications using these robots for safety, convenience, and also reduce the fuel consumption. Now, autonomous robotics are going beyond just factories and warehouses, and they are coming into our everyday life. With advanced hardware and spatial awareness and infrastructure collaboration technologies, robots can ride elevators, open doors, and navigate through complex human environment. This mobility autonomous driving, together with the collaboration with delivery companies, we can have the automated last mile delivery, and we can respond to the delivery labor shortage issue and reduce logistics burdens, for example, for elderly caregivers supporting their parents. What about the AI-based security and surveillance? Using cameras, robots can monitor equipment, facilities, and people. And cloud-based control system can allow remote updates and real-time streaming of video. AI CCTV, facial recognition access control, and also the safety management system, which has so far been static, will now become dynamic. With stable, consistent, and accurate safety data, we can have robots sent to hazardous environment to protect people. In areas where people cannot access, robots can go into those places and perform job on behalf of people. So repetitive work that can harm the body will be performed by robotics. So the dual-arm robot can perform that on behalf of people. Instead, people can just perform the role of maintenance and oversight. Through this, people can be freed from any work that can harm their body or life, and without needing to go to hazardous locations, they can still monitor and control the things on site. Of course, things might be happening slower than what is expected, but still in the most dangerous location and the trickiest sites, we are providing those services. Through continuous progress in cognitive AI and reinforcement learning and imitation learning, we will create more productive and safer workplaces. Furthermore, all the technologies that I have shared today will be converged in one location to provide the robotization of space. This means at Robotics Lab, we provide the facial recognition for entry, autonomous delivery of food and parcels. All of those will be connected so that we will have robotics-friendly building. And at Factory of Sangsu, we have been doing the project since 2024. And we are planning to expand this model to office buildings, department stores, and elderly care locations as well. But to have this application, there are some prerequisites. First, we must continuously create reasons for customers to use this robotics service. We need quality and good quality product and certification, maintenance, performance, everything validated so that customers will be open to use this service. Furthermore, we need to make customers understand the need to accept and embrace this new service. Second prerequisite is to provide robotics products at affordable price. We need to have standardization, modularization, and remanufacturing and enhance values while reducing costs. In order to fulfill both of these prerequisites, we are expanding our supply chain and also expanding our service and sales network so that we can lead the new ecosystem. In terms of supply chain, we will secure partners who will supply the best materials and components. And in terms of service and sales network, we will continuously strengthen partnership with our customers to understand and solve social issues. Based on the robotics-based technology, we will continue to satisfy these requirements, and I believe that we can create a safer and better society in Korea where we have safer and more convenient system for all people to enjoy. In our everyday life, we hope that robotics will become a part of our life so that people can truly experience the benefit and great services of robotics. And that is what Hyundai Motor Group